Hello and welcome my dear students. Today we are going to learn Standard 3rd subject English Grammar. Students, in the last lecture we have studied collective nouns. So we completed 3 topics of the kinds of nouns, that is common noun, proper noun and collective noun. Now the next noun is countable and uncountable nouns. Now students, see, what do you see in the picture? Yes, 2 eggs, 3 books, 4 pens, 5 birds, 9 stars. Yes, students, we can say 2 eggs, 3 books, 4 pens and so on, because eggs, books and pens can be counted. Yes, but can we say 2 milk, 3 sand or 4 air? No. Very good, because milk, sand and air cannot be counted. Now children, see the picture. He had 2 eggs for breakfast. Eggs can be counted, yes. So we can say 2 eggs. But student, now see the next picture. He had some milk for breakfast. Can we count milk, students? No, milk is uncountable. So we used some word for milk. Yes. So students, from this we can understand that a noun that names people or things that can be counted is known as a countable noun. For example, book, umbrella, lion, river, boy, car. A noun that names things that cannot be counted is known as an uncountable noun. For example, sky, water, gold, kerosene, coffee, etc. So students, hope you have understood what is countable and uncountable noun. Now see the exercise, students. Fill in the blanks with uncountable nouns from the list below. Noun, there are some uncountable nouns given. See, brass, butter, coffee, juice, water, ink, air, salt. You have to choose the correct nouns. Now see first one. Dash and dash are necessary for life. So what is the answer? Air and water. Second one. I like dash spread on my bread. Okay, so what is the answer? Butter. Number 3. Food is tasteless without dash. So what will be the answer? Yes, salt. Number 4. Every morning my father first has a hot cup of dash and then some orange dash. So what is the answer? Hot cup of coffee and then some orange juice. Next, number 5. Is there blue dash in the ink pot? So the answer is ink. Number 6. The vase was heavy because it was made of dash. Answer is brass. Very good, students. Now moving on to the next topic, that is singular and plural.
Nouns can be one or many. Nouns that are one in number are called singular nouns. Nouns that are more than one in number are called plural nouns. When we write the plural form of a noun, we have to follow some rules. Let's learn them. Rule 1. We usually add s at the end of a noun to change it to its plural form. For example, one pencil, many pencils. Here, we have added the word s to change the word pencil from its singular form to its plural form. Let's see one more example. One bird, two birds. Here, we have added the word s at the end of the word bird to make it from singular to plural. Rule 2. If a noun ends with s, double s, sh, ch or x to make it plural. For example, one lens, many lenses. Here the word lens ends with the letter s. So to make it plural form, we add es at the end. Let's see one more example. One pass, many passes. Here the word pass ends with the letter double s. So to make it plural form, we add es at the end. One more example. One brush, many brushes. Here the word brush ends with the letter sh. So to make it plural form, we add es at the end. One watch, many watches. Here the word watch ends with the letter ch. So to make it plural form, we add es at the end. One fox, many foxes. Here the word fox ends with the letter x. So to make it plural form, we add es at the end. Rule 3. If a noun ends with consonant and a y, then we drop the y and add ies. For example, one penny, many pennies. The word penny ends with the letter y and before that there is a letter n which is a consonant. So to make it plural, that is pennies, we drop the letter y and add ies to make it into the plural form. Rule 4. If a noun ends with vowel and a y, then we just add s at the end. For example, one monkey, many monkeys. The monkey ends with the letter y, but before that there is a vowel sound, that is e. So therefore when we have to change it to its plural form, that is monkeys, we do not drop the letter y, but we simply add the letter s. Rule 5. If a noun ends with o, we add es to make it plural. For example, one potato, many potatoes. The word potato ends with the letter o. So to make it into its plural form, potatoes, we add es at the end. Rule 6. There are some nouns that ends with o, but we add s to make it plural. For example, one photo, many photos. The word photo ends with the letter o. To change it into its plural form, we just add s. Rule 7, children. If a noun ends with f, then we drop the f and add ves. For example, shelf, shelves. The word shelf ends with the letter f. So to make it into its plural form, we drop the letter f and we write ves. Rule 8. There are some nouns that end with f. To make it plural, we do not drop the f, but we add s. For example, one chef, many chefs. The word chef ends with the letter f. So to make it into its plural form, we simply write s, that is chefs. Rule 9. For some nouns, we change the inside vowel to make it plural. For example, one man, many men. The spelling for man is man. To change it into its plural form, we drop the inside vowel a and we just add e. So the plural form of man is men, men. Rule 10. For some nouns, we add en at end to make it plural. For example, one ox, many oxen. Here we add the letters en to make it plural. Rule 11. Some nouns are the same in singular and plural. For example, one ship, many sheep. Here we do not change the spelling when we are changing from singular to its plural form. So students, hope you have understood all the rules, children.